Okay, June 15. This is the last 50 millimeter upgrade video. Where we left off in the back, we told you that we were waiting on keys. We haven't got that coupon purchase from Mondo. It hasn't arrived yet. So what we did is we went ahead and finished up the front. We got our brake line on, got our brake pads in, all the retainers in place. Everything's set up, ready to go. So we haven't put any fluid in or bled the rear, but everything's tight. So we can do that whenever we're ready. We're waiting on, we bought new tie rods. Part of what we learned from the CRG setup manual is the difference between bolting your rods here and bolting your rods there. Out there, they say, is more Ackerman, I guess, because it travels further, especially turning. When you turn this way, it's going to travel for, I guess. So they want you to, they always have you to start out here. So this set of rods will be set up for the inside holes. And the longer rods that I bought will have, and rod ends and everything will be set up for the outer holes. This cart, these spindles came with the Joe Wallace brake setup, right? With that whole front end system. And then we got the rear brakes, and we ended up getting the rear axle and cassettes and all that stuff to make this whole cart work. So the other spindles, this being a Blue Demon, these probably came off of, I don't know what the other CRG models are, El Diablo or whatever, right? If it's Blue Demon, the Devil, El Diablo, doesn't surprise me a bit. But it's obviously was a different arms and setup for these being, you know, working on the other set of spindles, the original OEM spindles, and not working out to the outer hole on this setup. So, yeah, we're going to get the longer rods, and we also ordered a much longer shift rod because this isn't going to work for our KZ setup. Our shift lever's way at the back, so we needed something a little bit longer. So that's it for the end of the upgrade's done. We're done here. Everything is in place, ready to go. We got to get our CRG front hubs are on the Larry cart. I just checked that out with the Swift wheels that we've got to take off or match for our rear wheels there. Those are all going to go on this cart here. So we got to get those off. Larry's, remember, he had the old style setup that was the hub and the rotor mount was all one big piece of billet. Remember that it was the Ren Speeds. It was all that solid blue. You didn't have a hub adjustable on a spindle mount stub axle, so to speak, or false axle, I guess you'd say, right? Like you would on the rear. So, yeah, that's where we're at. We got box of stuff. Joe gave us another box of goodies here somewhere. What do I do with those? Here we go. There's here. Bunch of bearings and little seat struts and all kinds of stuff in here. Look, there's some hubs there. Are those 40s or those? That looks too big, doesn't it? Or does it? Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's not a 40 and it's not a 50. Maybe it is a 50. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna have to find something for the Larry car, 40 millimeter wise, and I might have something up in the box, the kitty cart boxes, spare parts and stuff. Although they've got an even smaller axle yet, there might have been some 40s up in there. So no big deal. We'll figure it out. If we gotta get some, we will. We'll have to post something on the marketplace, Facebook, looking for CRG pattern front 40 millimeter hubs, right? So we want to be able to swap wheels and tires from this go-kart to that go-kart and back. No sense in getting specific stuff. All the front wheels we have right now are CRG bolt pattern. So, and that was due to the Ren Speed being CRG. So there you go. June 15 done. Got some news from down at Mid-Ohio this weekend, but we're not going to share it with you until we know for sure what's going on. But that's it. That's all we got for you. Hang in there, y'all. life is not easy at times. Hang in there, it'll get better.